Oh my goodness. Hi everybody, Caffeine Fox here. I hope y'all had an amazing 4th of July. I sure did. I freaking love the summer despite it being like hot enough to melt an egg outside of my house right now. Okay. I'm getting super hot just thinking about it. I mean, I'm already pretty hot, but that's besides the point. So, I have a bit of story time to share with all of you. I totally forgot about this. Like, it completely slipped my mind until I had a friend come over and visit, and we were just talking about video ideas. He happened to say to me, hey, what if you did a video on that time we set the house alarm off? And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That is a perfect idea for a video. So let's get into it on how a furry set off my house alarm system. We had pretty much finished moving into the house. Everything was just all unpacked for the most part, and it was pretty much feeling like a house. So after that point, we decide, hey, you know what would be really great? Something we have not been able to do for a long time since we've been living on base. We should totally have a house party. So it had been like 3 days of just solid getting the house ready. I mean, when I say we have the house finished, like we had stuff up, but we had a little bit of cleaning to do. And on the day of the party, we had a few people trickle into the house. Like, it wasn't like a huge amount at first, but that number started to gradually go higher and higher until we ended up with around 40 people inside of our house at one time. It was a lot of people, which is awesome because I'm a heckin' extrovert, and being around people is just, it's like my bread and butter. I just like being around people. The more people, the better. It was absolute chaos at this point. We have people all over the place, like in suit, people talking to people, all that great fun party stuff. As the night starts to wind down, people are starting to slowly leave the party, as, you know, typically happens whenever it gets later at night. I'm sitting over in our backyard patio with the door slightly open so I can kind of hear what's going on. I'm still talking to some of my friends outside, and the unexpected happens. For a bit of context, we ended up getting one of those security systems where at a certain point you can arm and disarm it, but it was so new. We did not know that much about it at all. It was a mystery. So there's still a lot of kinks that we haven't really figured out on how to get the system to work just right. We thought we had it set to disarm. Now, just a little bit of a heads up. This is one of those systems where if you do not tell it to calm down, it's gonna alert the authorities. I'm sitting outside talking to friends, and then I hear this little beep in the background, and I'm thinking, you know, that's probably nothing. Like, I probably shouldn't worry about it. It's just the beep. I can barely hear it over the music anyway at the party. About 5 seconds later, after noticing these beeps, the world's loudest, ear-splitting noise just goes through the entire house. I can hear it out the back through the screen door. That just immediately kills the vibe. Everybody at the party's like, excuse me, do any of you hear what's going on right now? It was that loud. It was an actual audible record scratch for any music that might have been playing. So we're all panicking, wondering what the heck just happened. I'm just kind of jumping to my feet, already getting ready to go back into the house, and people are kind of like running around like all crazy and stuff, wondering what the heck's going on. It turns out one of our friends at the party decided to open the door after the house had already armed itself. The house was like, hey, there's a furry in your house. It's time to alert the authorities. So we're going over to this panel where everything's set up and talking over it, being like, hey, everything's okay. There's nothing to worry about. It is just a tripped alarm. But in hindsight, had we not actually gone over to that alarm panel, we would end up with like cops just swarming our house. And out of all the things for them to see, it would be a bunch of fursuiters. That'd be really, really hard to explain, especially with us still being so new to the neighborhood. It really didn't happen that long ago. But yeah, I was just reminded about this story from talking to the friend who actually was the one who set the alarm off. So now whenever we do house parties, we kind of strategically do our alarming so we do not have anything like that happen again in the future. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share this quick story with all of you. Furries are definitely capable of setting off house alarms. It doesn't matter if you're a fox, a dog, a cat, you can set off a house alarm. Oh my goodness, I'm still just thinking about, like, that was the craziest way to end a party. It was the ultimate air horn for a party. So thank you everyone for joining me on this short video. I'm really excited to see what the rest of this week has in store. I know it's a little bit of a shorter week. I was not able to have a video out on Monday due to it being the 4th of July. I ended up spending some time with my friends who've moved away and also my sister-in-law. So it was really busy over here in the house. But yeah, I'm excited to be continuing to make videos. It's always great when I get a chance to share some stories, some furry nuggets of wisdom with all of you. I hope you like this content. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe and, consider supporting me on Patreon. Right here. Right here. Yeah, right here. Alright, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next episode. Oh my goodness. Bye.
Special thanks to STL Motovlogs, Blueberry Husky, Chase Husky, Sparkle, Ashira Pony, Sylvie Cat, Moodle, DH, Apollo Bunny, Dynamo, Dexo, Amaranth Cantonine, and Sinner Kitten.